Bom dia Portugang, tudo bem? This is digital IDs coming to the EU in November. Let's check it out.
A's good, A's good, A's good, A's good. Weekend. It's Portuguese good.
Alright, before we get started, I noticed that many of you who enjoy my content still haven't gotten around to subscribing. It costs you nothing to subscribe, but it really helps me out. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Go on, smash it. And if you don't,
that's ignorant.
Alright, let's get into it. Right, so this is a story that caught my attention today in the Portugal news. It was actually a story by Cristina da Costa Brooks in the Portugal news on the 4th of September 2024. Now, this is a news site that I check out every day, and for some reason this was kept away from the front pages, but let's see if we can figure out why. So I'm just going to read the story to you, but obviously I will put a link to the story in the video description so that you could check it out at your leisure. So goodbye to passport stamping, hello to digital checks. So the European passport stamp is set to be replaced with a modernised automated system designed to counter irregular migration in the Schengen area and speed up border crossings. So on Friday, 16th of August 2024, EU Commissioner Ylva Johansson announced the date for a major change in travel, Europe as we know it, with the entry-exit system EES starting on 10th of November. So the EES is an automated IT system for registering non-EU nationals travelling for a short stay in 29 European countries, including Portugal. The EES modernises border management by increasing the efficiency and quality of processes at the border, including security, with stamping passports soon being made history. Commissioner Johansson's speech on 16th of August 2024 at EU LISA reads, "Soon we will switch on the most modern digital border management system in the world, the entry-exit system, making travel easier and Europe more secure. And soon, fully interoperable, linking up all existing national systems and European systems. At every single airport, every single harbour, every single road into Europe, we will have digital border controls, all connected." Adding, "And when that happens, it will be goodbye to passport stamping, hello to digital checks for all passengers from outside the EU. With the entry-exit system, we will know exactly who enters the Schengen area with a foreign passport. We will know if people stay too long. Countering irregular migration, the entry-exit system will make it harder for criminals thanks to biometric identification, photos and fingerprints," in which she finally announced the 10th of November will be a great day. So, a new travel authorization for EU visitors. So according to the ETIAS website, starting in the first half of 2025, the European Commission will roll out a US-style electronic travel authorization system for visitors from countries that are currently not part of the EU. Now, ETIAS stands for the European Travel Information and Authorization System. In a nutshell, the ETIAS travel authorization is an entry requirement for visa-exempt nationals travelling to any of these 30 European countries, with Portugal firmly on the list. Travellers will need to complete an online registration form prior to travel, and the authorization works for short-term stays, meaning it is not a work visa. With a valid ETIAS travel authorization, you can enter the territory of these European countries as often as you want for short-term stays, normally for up to 90 days in any 180-day period, where the system will check the traveller's security credentials. The cost of an ETIAS is €7. Travellers under the age of 18 and over 70 will, however, not need to pay the fee, and the ETIAS authorization is valid for 3 years. Whenever you travel to participating countries, your ETIAS authorization must be valid for the duration of the stay. The ETIAS authorization is valid for 3 years, whereby you can travel in a participating country for a short stay of 90 days within any 180-day period. Whenever you travel to participating countries, your ETIAS authorization must be valid for the duration of the stay. EU visitors from America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand and the United Kingdom, along with 55 other countries that do not require a Schengen visa, will require ETIAS to visit Europe. So UK nationals. UK nationals are also on the list with regards to needing a valid ETIAS if they travel to any of the European countries, requiring them for a short-term stay. UK nationals who wish to stay longer must meet the entry requirements in accordance with national or EU migration law, such as holding a visa or residence permit. Withdrawal agreement. So UK nationals and their family members who are beneficiaries of the withdrawal agreement are exempt from ETIAS. They may reside on the territory of their EU host country and travel to other European countries requiring ETIAS as long as they hold documents providing their status, states the ETIAS website. Okay, so there we have it. So in this article, we're seeing yet another step towards a total surveillance state, dressed up as convenience and security. So this is like a classic David Icke type thesis. They invent a problem, blow it out of proportion, and then offer a tyrannical solution to fix it. And again, it's a solution to a problem that doesn't really exist. When we're talking about illegal immigration, I think we all know that most illegal immigrants aren't going through passport control. So this is an obvious, it's kind of gaslighting in a way, guys, isn't it? So let's start with the surveillance. These new digital border systems give governments real-time data on every single person crossing into Europe. With biometric tracking like fingerprints and facial recognition, they're effectively putting us all under constant watch. They say it's about preventing illegal migration, but it's clearly about controlling the population, controlling populations. So next, let's think about the data centralization. All of this sensitive personal information is going to be collected and stored in giant hackable databases. If these systems get breached, when these systems get breached, millions of people's private data could be exposed. And all of this control is handed over to a few central authorities. It's not just about securing borders. It's about creating digital chains. Then there's the limitation of freedom. These systems will track how long you can stay in a country down to the day. And if you overstay by even 1 second, you're flagged. They call it efficiency, but it's really about tightening the noose on our freedom of movement. Sure, they'll claim it's for stopping irregular migration, but let's be real. It's another tool to control ordinary citizens. And what's even more concerning is the interoperability of these systems. They're linking up every country's databases, meaning your data won't just be in one place, it'll be shared across borders. You know, this is setting up a dystopian data sharing network, a giant leap towards universal control. So, for example, for British people, you may trust your government. If you trust your government, you're crazy. But either way, it means you're, for some reason, expected to trust all of the EU governments and the EU itself. Now, folks in the EU might think, oh, this won't apply to me. But do you really believe that? Once systems like this are in place, how long do you think it'll be before they're rolled out universally? It's only a matter of time before this kind of tracking and digital ID system is imposed on everyone. This is how it works. They invent a problem, make you think it's necessary for your convenience and your safety, and then impose draconian measures. We saw it during that thing that happened 4 years ago that I'm not going to mention, and that's what's happening again. So, you know, if you accept this, we're trading our freedoms for the illusion of security. And once these systems are in place, look, there's really no going back. And just going back to the article, the gaslighting is just amazing. So, you know, listening to Ylva Johansson speaking, she sounded so excited, didn't she? Let's have a look. Soon we will switch on the most modern digital border management system in the world. You know, we will have digital border controls all connected. Who wants that? I don't know any normal person who wants that. And when it happens, it will be goodbye to passport stamping. Hello to digital checks. I mean, it's just amazing, just amazing. The 10th of November will be a great day, she said. Yeah. And just really to point out to anyone in the UK who doesn't want to have a digital ID, well, that's any planned trips to the EU are really off the table now, aren't they? So, or if you did have one that you wanted to get in really quickly, you've got until November 10th, because UK nationals are also on the list. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. Tell me in the comments what you think about this new digital European passport stamp, or whatever they're calling it, this ETIAS system. Tell me what you think about Ylva Johansson, and yeah, let me know any of your views in the comment section. As always, please keep it respectful. I'm happy for people to disagree with me and tell me why this isn't a problem. Let's just do it respectfully. So anyway, I think I've got to wrap the video up here. If you like this type of content and you're new around here, please consider subscribing. It really, really helps me out. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Muito obrigado, amigos. Ciao.